Distinguished guests, all of you, I thought it. What can I say? You already know everything about Ponce de Leon. I discovered Florida, except that I did it. There were already people living here, but that's not the main reason. The Spanish already knew that it was here. It was already showing up on maps. So what was I doing? I had to come legally claim it for the king of Castile, because everyone knows I claimed it for Spain, except I didn't. I claimed it for Castile. Spain was not yet a country. It would not be a country until the grandson of Fernando, Carlos I, became king and inherited the kingdoms of his two grandparents. Then he chose the name that the Romans gave the Iberian Peninsula, Hispania. Then he was to Spain. When I came back in 1521, then I was flying the Spanish flag. Of all the things that I could talk about over the last 500 years, the one thing that brings us here today with this sign is a symbol of diversity. Yes, diverse and wonderful flowers and aromas and sights, from flowers native to La Florida. But in a sense, it's a symbol of what we have become in the last 500 years, of our struggles, of the things we have accomplished, of the things we still have to accomplish. So, if this bouquet is the United States, then one of these flowers is La Florida. And one of these little nectar petals is San Augustine, because this was the wellspring from which the rest flowed. So it is due and fitting that this city was picked to unveil a new standard, and that this stamp would represent what we have become, a diverse people that began in 1513, as there were already people living here that we had never met before, could not have imagined. And on my ship, there were 3 ships, the Santiago, the Consolacion, and the Nuestra Señora. On these 3 ships, there were more than just Spaniards. There were 2 Africans who were conquistadors. They were free men. There were 2 women, the first European women that would step feet on these shores. The cultural diversity began then, and it continues today. And 50-odd years later, after many attempts to settle this peninsula that was very good at eating up armies of conquistadors, eventually Don Pedro Menéndez de Áviles came here, and less than half a mile north of here, a property that is now the Fountain of Youth, settled the first permanent European settlement in what would become the United States, the wellspring from which the rest of this has flowed, as I've said. So, with good reason and with pride, I want you to join me in this cheer of 3 influential places that have brought us all here. ¡Viva España! ¡Viva! ¡Viva Florida! ¡Viva! ¡Viva San Agustín! ¡Viva! Gracias, compañeros.